Time now for Stugotz's weekend observation.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, the lying, the deception, the cover-ups, the investigations, the press conferences, the apologies for bad press conferences. Dan, college football is back.
Yes!
It's been 3 weeks, and I'm still laughing at Michael Jordan's defense of LeBron James. Patrick Mahomes, better start playing better, or you'll be Patrick Mahomes-less. Mahomes, oh my God, 69-yard dart to Tyreek Hill. Patrick, my Hall of Fame. To the man who left his walker at airport security, then, after being called by security, walked all the way back without his walker to retrieve it, then proceeded to walk back to the gate using his walker and got on the plane first because he had a walker.
Oh.
Sir, the Stugotz is strong in you. Somewhere, Ray Lewis is still delivering his Hall of Fame speech.
Did he cry?
Oh, my, he cry. Did he cry? Somewhere, Ray Lewis is still crying and delivering his Hall of Fame speech. The Mets put together a tribute video for Matt Harvey. I didn't see the video, but I'm guessing it showed all the meetings he missed, all the bad headlines, and all the talent being wasted away. NASCAR CEO being arrested for the one thing you can't be arrested for when you are the CEO of NASCAR. NASCAR CEO, whose name I do not know. The Stugotz is strong in you. Whatever happened to Larry Beinfest? Just a thought I had while on vacation.
The former general manager
Whatever happened to him?
of the Marlins.
He was an up-and-comer, remember? He was like the next Billy Bean.
This is a thought you had this weekend.
It's a thought I had while on vacation. Remember, I'm covering a month here for you. I did this for you. While on vacation, my wife asked me who Ben Hogan was. As Tariq Cohen would say, oy vey. Did a lot of reading on vacation, up to page 10 of the Andre Agassi autobiography. Great and easy read. Kawhi Leonard penned a letter to the Spurs and their fans. And ironically, it's the most we've ever heard him say. Bomani Jones and Pablo Torre getting paid the same amount while working half the time. Bomani and Pablo. The Stugotz is strong in you. Heath Evans. Do tell, both Saquon Barkley and his thighs will be enshrined into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. His thighs will go in first. Saquon's bust won't be his face, it will be his thighs. If there was a body part Hall of Fame, Saquon Barkley's thighs would be first ballot. Have fun with that topic, Dano, and you're welcome. The Bengals are still trotting Marvin Lewis and Andy Dalton out there. The Red Rifle. Want to know what boring and mediocre at best look like? They look like Marvin Lewis and Andy Dalton. Dress rehearsal. Andy Dalton, 11 of 16, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dan, the Bengals are back. Feels like Landry Jones has been Ben Roethlisberger's backup forever. Chad Henne is a chief. Joe Flacco standing there, holding a clipboard, looking confused. Collision course. Saints, weapons, tons and tons of weapons. C.J. Anderson is a Panther. Chris Ivory is a Bill. L.A. Rams, overrated. Justin Verlander said Kate Upton saved his career. I'm good with that. Matt Barkley is still in the NFL and is a Bengal. Empire Steakhouse. I sat inside your restaurant for 10 minutes and not a single person acknowledged me. So I got up and left. I spent my $300 at Smith & Walensky's. I told them what you did. They laughed, gave me free appetizers, and told me to thank you. So, thank you. Playing with Tiger when he's charging at a major is like being invisible. Doesn't matter who you are, it's like you're not even there. Willie Mays said Barry Bonds belongs in the Hall of Fame. People who write for a living, they say otherwise. so he's not. Hell we doing? New rule. If Willie Mays says you belong in the Hall of Fame, you're in. The Say Hey Kid. Tom Herman denies rumors he tipped off Brett McMurphy. However, if true, oh, Tom, the Stugotz is strong in you. Urban Meyer should be arrested for his players getting arrested 31 times while he was the head coach at Florida. There are only a handful of quarterbacks that can kick a guy out of a huddle. Ryan Tannehill, you're not one of them. Clearly, that list is Brady, Rodgers, Breeze, and Foles. Brooks Koepka, even your girlfriend was more interested in Tiger Woods. Dan, it's official. The Codys can drink and play golf. Mike Ryan, if his game only matched his clothes, mid-range Mikey. Sam Darnold, not buying it. People everywhere, do me a favor. Stop telling me how good Sam Darnold is. The Jets should start Teddy Bridgewater. Least surprising headline of 2018 nominee. Maryland football coach DJ Durkin has the support of Will Muschamp. In a weird game where the question was, the coach in sports most likely to support another coach being accused of creating a toxic culture, wouldn't your answer be Will Muschamp? You go to a Mexican restaurant, Dan. They should give you free chips and salsa. It's like bread and butter. Charge me for it, and I got 2 words for you. Adios, amigos. Honest question. What happened there? Honest guy, seriously. I sit down there, chips, salsa, free.
All right. Or adios, amigo.
Or adios, amigo. I go to the next Mexican restaurant where it is free.
That's right.
Honest question. Was Maryland's football program toxic before the death of Jordan McNair? Maryland accepted responsibility for the death of Jordan McNair. As opposed to what? There was a second option? LeGarrette Blount is a Lion. Fantasy players, Lions. Loaded backfield, stay away. Trevor Siemian is a Viking. Brandon Marshall is a Seahawk. Doug Martin is a Raider. Tom Savage is a Saint. Tom Savage's agent is still a dope. Geno Smith is a Charger. Cardell Jones is still playing football. Michael Thomas looks as good at sex as ever. Sam Bradford has a permanent blank stare and is a Cardinal. Jacksonville dress rehearsal, 17-6 Jags. Blake Bortles, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Every win they have this year will be 17-6, and Bortles will have 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Eric Ebron is a Colt. Jarvis Landry, 2.8 yards per catch, 4.8 words per second. Zip it up, man. Josh Gordon.
He does think he's
he
a lot
doesn't stop
better
talking.
than he is, man. He thinks he's a lot better than he is.
Unbelievable. Josh Gordon is the second most well-put-together person I've ever seen, just behind Israel Gutierrez. Rockies, -11. Dodgers, +121. Rockies, 71-59. Dodgers, 70-61. Baseball, Mike Ryan pulling out driver on a 130-yard par 3 and putting it on the green 3 yards from the cup is the greatest feat in the history of sports. Headline, when will Le'Veon show up? Dan, I think Le'Veon has made it pretty clear that Le'Veon is going to show up when Le'Veon is good and ready to show up. Want to know how good LeBron is? He knew he was going to play with Kawhi and KD in L.A. when he played for the Heat. Is there a less exciting quarterback in the history of football than Sam Bradford? Usually, when your team signs a new quarterback, fans get excited. When you tell your friend your team signed Sam Bradford, he or she literally has no reaction. Article on ESPN.com. 7 questions facing Alabama headed into the college football season. There's only one. Who will they play in this second semifinal? Dick Vitale firing everyone at the University of Miami with no facts after the Nevin Shapiro scandal. Then promoting a new book for friend Rick Pitino, who was fired for doing some of the same stuff That happened at the University of Miami. Dickie V. Oh, the Stugotz is strong in you. Want to know how you know your rookie quarterback is a bust? He can't beat out Nathan Peterman. For the love of God, I'm begging you, tuck that one hair into your visor, Doug Peterson. Kiko Alonso, I get it. You really don't want to be a Dolphin. A lot of people speculating if Kiko Alonso suffered from a concussion. Maybe he did. I think the more likely scenario is Kiko Alonso suffers from I don't want to be a Dolphin anymore-itis. Urban Meyer saying his medication affects his memory a few years removed from reciting every single play he called in a national championship game. Urban, the Stugotz is strong in you. Urban, for 3 games, you can get top bunk when you room with Art Briles in hell.
Oh!
Dan, those are the weekend observations.